You alright guys, as you can see we've still got well, basically an inability to ride outside. I'm just about to nip onto the turbo. I can't remember exactly where I am in regards to telling you what I've got and this, that and the other. You should have probably seen I've got a set of wheels from Hunt. I'm about to put them on my bike but I can't yet because I've got stuff to do with that. I've also got the winter bike to finish putting bar tape on, and to do that there's been a big mishmash of stuff, so this video might be a whole collection of stuff thrown together. Most of it brilliant progress. So yeah, I mean, but first things first, I am so pressed for time at the moment. I've got so much to do. It's crazy. I've got bar tape to do on the titanium. I've got the wheels to put on, the tyres to mount, sealant to put in on the new wheels for the TCR. I've got them to put on, and then I've got flights and ferry crossings and admin and all that still to sort. Book holidays, not holidays, book annual leave. Yeah, there's lots of stuff to go on, but first I've actually got to go and ride my bike, so I'm popping on the trainer for a couple of hours. Oh, the moon. Good moon. Yeah, I've got to pop on the turbo for a couple of hours because I'm missing out on training a lot. Well, I'm missing out on hours because I'm not getting to go outside, and obviously indoors you can't go out for 8 hours every day. I mean, you can, but I'm not gonna. Just desperate for this weather to change slightly. Hopefully in the next week or so it'll go above zero, because it was -8 last night. Yeah, above zero, so it's actually safe to ride the winter bike, because, you know, I'd quite like to do that. First things first, apologies for the noise. I'm in the garage, the heater is on. I've had a little bit of a tidy up in the garage, I'm just moving stuff around. A little bit, it's still a bloody mess. So this is obviously my area. And this thing, my watt bike, it's fair to say it's been getting quite a lot of use recently. And I've tried to make it more comfortable. This isn't the way you would think. Tennis balls. Been talking to people who ride watt bikes. Chatting to them on Facebook groups. And there's a company that makes 3D printed things to almost like replicate rocker plate, but not quite. I'm not spending that amount of money on a rocker plate. I do a lot of hours on here, yes, I understand, and I'm going to do a lot more. But until I try a rocker plate on something like this, I'm not really wanting to spend that amount of money. So I had a look on the forums. They recommended me these 3D printed like mounts that go underneath the watt bike, under the feet there, and you put the tennis balls in. So I'm going to give them a go and see what they're like. Please excuse my attire. It's bloody freezing in here. I'm knackered. I'm sore. So we have these. They actually seem really well made, 3D printed little cups. So I'm just gonna wang 8 tennis balls in here. I've got some 3M sticky pads. I'm assuming that go in here. They go to the underside of the watt bike to stop them falling out. And yeah, see what they're like. I'm riding again in the morning, unsurprisingly, on here because the weather's that bad. I can't ride that. That takes me back. A long time. I used to play tennis when I was a kid. Oh, they don't smell like they used to. Bingo, bango. This one's come out of the back. Please hold the line. You know what? That's actually quite nice. I've got some movement in the thing. You can't see a damn thing, can you? I'll report back on these. I'll do a couple of rides. Come back to you. This might seem like cheating, but I assure you there's a reason for it, and you will understand why. So it's Monday the 6th of January. It's the second part of my benchmarking thing. I've already stated that I've done an FTP test. You'll have seen that video a couple of weeks ago. This time, I'm taking myself up the Alpe Zwift. As you listened a while ago, I promised myself to go up there once every month or so. I've sort of been doing that. I think I went up 2 weeks, 1 or 2 weeks apart. One's on a full attack and another one doing the Mega Pretzel, I think. Can't remember now. But this time, I'm going to cheat with my weight. I'm going to put my weight on Zwift, I'll show you when I do it, down to 72.5 kilos. That is my target weight. The main reason for this is I'm going to set myself a benchmark time tonight. I don't really have much time. Let's get this thing alive. I don't have much time to do it today. Sorry, I'm just making sure the watt bike's on, getting everything connected. Because we've got something happening tomorrow and we don't have much time. So I'm going to set, here we go. Right, so let's get connected here. Bingo. I'll do it on camera. 72.50. So I'm going to be setting a time as fast as I can up the Alpe today. Now, caveat, my legs are still sore. I don't know what is going on with my body at the moment. I don't know if I'm worn out or I've been doing a bit too much, but I'm tired. Both weekend rides that I did on Zwift were cut short at sort of, what did I do? 88 and 68 or 70 kilometres. Short rides for me. I am desperately waiting to go out on the titanium bike, but the weather, well, if you'll remember, a week or two ago, it's horrifically cold outside at the moment. Really awfully cold. So I'm not going out there. It's getting down to -8 overnight. It's too dangerous, even with new tyres, with good grip on. I'm not going out in that. Suicide, it really is. This is a Monday night session. I've mentioned it before. Myself and Russ, cycling with Russ, we've started a Zwift club, a Zwift group, if you wish, and I'll put a link down to the group below. We're going to be doing Monday night rides, either workouts or stuff like this, going up the Alpe, or just club rides for an hour or two, depending on what people fancy. Consensus. We've also got, as you will have seen in the last video, yes, a WhatsApp group for announcing stuff that we're doing. So if you want any news without having to wait for YouTube, click that link. You'll be invited to a WhatsApp group where we will be giving out announcements. There's an additional weight loss group on there as well. You'll have seen. Repeating myself week on week. Anyway, right, I'm going to get back onto this in a minute and I'm going to start regretting it immediately. Right, time to warm up. It's one of those moments of I really don't want to, but I know I have to. I need to put these efforts in. If you don't do them, you don't get stronger. So 6k warm up or so up the hill. I'll see you on there. Just for clarity's sake, I will be putting on Strava that I was not at my actual weight, just before people jump on there to say what. Right, let's get this off now. Sorry about that. Hopefully this and this will all look a bit better in 4 months' time, but you know, that's why I'm doing this. Step into. Now we're up to temperature. Average powers staying under 300, which isn't great. I've only got to Alpe night. I'm dying. Just trying to take micro rests at the hairpins. Okay, so I've just backed it off a bit. That's 258. I'm just micro rest. Save a little bit. 2.5 kilometres to go. Oh god, here we go again. Come on. Last push now. That's the last hairpin. Oh, 49.51. I've got a lot of work to do. That's still outside my PB. Oh, bloody hell. But we're pretty sure that PB was set on a massively out of calibration watt by takt flux test. It'll come as no surprise to you guys that there's a lot of Zwifting happening at the moment. It's, as you'll see, well, and as you'll know, it's been frosty as hell outside. So I'm on this a lot. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update. I've mentioned already that I've put these on. I've not actually stuck them down yet, but I'm not going to bother because I don't honestly think it's needed. I've got the front ones facing longitudinally, if you can see, and I've got the rear ones facing transversely, thinking about engine directions. That to give overall stability to fore, aft, and left and right, port and starboard if you prefer. So yeah, it does seem to have made a little bit of difference. There's a bit of movement on the bike. I'm gonna sit on it for a second, even though I'm in my slippers. Yeah, it means there's a bit of movement, but I don't know how much difference it actually makes to feel while I'm on the bike. It doesn't really matter. I'm comfortable on the bike for hour after hour after hour because obviously with Ryan at FTP Bike Fit and the Lake shoes with Grain Vivas, my setup's good on the bike. I can do 6 hours. It's the longest you're ever really going to go on Zwift unless you're doing something like an Everesting or another ridiculous challenge, which I'm not doing at the moment. But for now, I'm going to do my usual Wednesday night. It is coming up to 5:30. It's a Team 3-hour 100k ride for me tonight. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and put my shoes on because you've already seen me warm them up on my lovely little heater. Fill my bottles up. Look, stuff. Got it all lined up here, so just pick and go as and when I need. I might actually try a gel tonight while I'm on. I'm trying to obviously lose weight at the moment. So, oh yeah, I was 78.1 kilos this morning. Obviously that dips up and down. I'm going to do a weekly thing, so I've got Blackcurrant Breathe gels. I haven't done gels since I used to run, and it was the early days of my running because I never got on with them. They gave me a dicky dummy. Feels completely different this week, the 100k, because I've been on the weight loss thing. I was sort of dying for the last half an hour. But obviously, a bit of gel and a bit of candle meat cake. I've got 2.5k to go. And I've had a delivery arrive. So I'll show you that in a minute. Hello! Yeah, 100k, Team 3-hour rides, the race, about 2 hours 40 for that one. Right, I've had a delivery. Let me just put some clothes on so I'm not offending you too much. Stay there. Did you stay? Excellent. Right, so I've had a delivery. Now, let me get the context for this. I got an email a couple of days ago, and I'll give you the rundown on it. A chap called Paul Richards, subscriber. Hi Paul. Everyone, give Paul a big thank you. Paul basically got in touch saying that he's a subscriber. He was talking about weight loss and sort of highlighted the fact that it's not particularly weight that we need to lose, it's fat. He's correct in that assumption. You need to lose fat. I mean, I know this, obviously. Let's try and put this down in a sensible manner. Yeah, I need to use this bit here and this bit here whilst retaining muscle, because I rock climb. Obviously, muscle, leg muscle, core muscle, this, that and the other. So, I only have normal scales in my house. And he has very, very, very generously bought me this. Smart scales. #1 worldwide. Withings skirt cells. I'm not gonna get this out now, but basically, it's body composition, the fat percentage, stuff like that. I'm going to learn a lot more, aren't I? I'm going to more data to dive into, because I know I need to lose fat, because I have historically, well, especially over the last few months, eaten foods and drunk fluids that aren't particularly good for me regarding fat. You know, beer, I eat too much chocolate, I know that. I've been cutting down on that. Obviously, you know, I get a lot of sugar in that, but when I'm on the bike it's burnt straight off. So this is going to help me so much, really. In fact, it's probably just going to scare me with my body fat percentage, because I know what it was a few years ago when we had a metabolic test done when I was 41, and it said I was 27, so I was very, very happy. But this, yeah, this is a huge deal for me. I think I get to connect this to apps and stuff, so I'll see if I can get that done. I might start using my Fitness Pal again, because I used to use that when I was losing weight, because it tracks everything that you eat. In fact, that's a very good idea. I'm going to do that, because the free version is actually decent for my Fitness Pal. You can connect it to your Strava, amongst other things. So, can you please say a huge thank you to Paul Richards? Mate, you're an absolute hero. Thank you so much. You wanted to contribute to the channel, and this is his way of not just contributing to the channel, but contributing to a healthier lifestyle for me. Yeah, a kick up the backside, or an additional kick up the backside. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna, I think, end this video here. You'll know if I haven't, because something else will happen. No? Still here? Are you still here? Are you seriously just watching this bit? If you're watching this now and you haven't subscribed, press that button.